What's rocking, guys? Welcome to episode 8 on Real Sociedad career mode. So get into this episode with a match here against Eibar. And of course, we have big news with both Bruma coming in and the possible transfer of Vela out after he's kind of requested a transfer. We had some offers in from Bayern Munich and Barcelona, so we'll see what happens there. We definitely want to win this matchup so we can move up and make some room for ourselves in the table. You can see Bruma was on the bench, and Irving Lozano, who had a tremendous fixture in the previous episode, of course, grabbed a wonder goal, absolute wonder goal. So he's going to get the start here as he's in some pretty solid form. So we'll see how he maybe responds to the basically the transfer of Bruma, but we'll see here. Looks like he may respond in high fashion, just beating these tackles, playing Ronero through, which is great in this build-up. And look at this first time hit from Vela, just gonna hit the post. Very close from the Mexican right winger there, nearly scoring for us, putting us up early in the matchup on what would have been a tremendous hit. But you'll see here they have a great response. Ball is gonna be headed back in. It's gonna hit the crossbar, thankfully, and we do clear that out for so maybe for safety, but we'll see. They do get the ball back out, and it looks like they're going to take a first-time shot, and Rulli comes up big with a nice save, having to spread out there, the young Argentinian goalkeeper. But you'll see Xavi Prieto is going to have some space. He's basically won himself a spot back in the starting lineup recently. Look at him doing a good job. Gorgeous pass to Lozano. It's going to hit that first time, and he's going to score this time. Vela could not get the basically the bounce off the post, but Lozano can. The young Mexican winger has shown extremely well lately, a lot of development. Great that I've shown this faith in him. Been rewarding me basically with that these opportunities at left wing, which is great to see from him. Of course, looks like he has that pressure on him due to the transfer of Bruma, so we'll see how that things go. Looked like the ball probably was meant for Vela, I have to say. Mitchell's going to take the shot, saved well, but Lozano is going to be there to pick up the scraps. So you can see just a man on fire, shows some great poaching ability, has made some great runs, taken some great shots, created chances as well, been solid in the build-up. And so Lozano, who isn't lefted as a left winger in the game essentially, but of course as a left mid you can really play both positions in my opinion. I don't know why they don't list them as both, honestly, but either way, this is a great job from him to basically poach a goal for us. But you'll see here, just I do not know what happened. Looks like a glitch, honestly. The defense just stood there, did nothing, and it's pretty frustrating. But you'll see Rulli nearly saved us there, but either way, we cannot. I do not know what happened. I didn't press offside trap or anything. I showed the build up to it. My defenders just stopped and stood there. FIFA, man, I don't know what's up with it sometimes, but Bruma will come on for his debut, and I'll say nothing really came out of it, but just wanted to get him on the pitch, get Vela off, because he's pretty tired, as well as some of our players are coming off. You'll see Kovalenko, I believe, and Sisto, or Alustondo, I believe it was, but either way, we bring some of our other guys on, which is great for our side to, of course, get the debut of Bruma out of the way, and of course Sisto has been great performance, had a good matchup in the previous episode in the Spanish Cup as well, so nice to see some of our young guys such as Sisto and Lozano be in great form, and maybe if we can get Bruma in that great form, that would be good for our side as well. But either way, this one does finish in a 2-1 win for us, off of a brace from the youngster, the wonder kid, Irving Lozano. But we will accept this offer to send out one of our young center mids out on loan. Doesn't look like he has much of a future with us, to be completely honest. As you can see, he's basically going to let us offer us a contract, is what it's implying here. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to offer him a contract, and what's weird about it is he wants the same dollar amount as we're already on, basically, so it doesn't make much sense. And I'll say he doesn't accept the offer in this end of this career mode, but we'll see what happens at the end of this episode. He has not accepted it yet, I'll say, but we'll see. We send him the offer, and it looks like we don't have to worry about him being transferred out, to be honest, is what it is now. Just one of those weird scares where I don't know, but either way, we hold on to Vela, so that's a great thing. But we'll get into this second leg of the Spanish Cup here against Las Palmas, and of course we'll have a big backup squad. One of our young strikers is up there next to Fimo Sound. We'll have Bruma, Sisto, Vergara, Kovalenko, and some other guys there such as Yuri and Zalua playing as well. But you see Sisto has a bit of space, is going to try to make something happen, and is going to draw a very cheap penalty, it looks like. Basically a failed skill move, I believe it was what I was trying to do. We just draw a kind of a cheap penalty. Maybe we kind of drew the contact. It actually was a bit rough, but we definitely forced the contact. So actually I'm going to have Bruma step up and take this. Let's get his first goal with the club out of the way. Maybe try to get his form going, because of course that's big, of course, having a guy make the adjustment to a new club. Let's see if he can score this here. He'll step up and take it. And looks like he got to green, but either way it's going to hit off of the elbow of the keeper again. I've had this happen so many times, to be honest. I really need to improve my PKs, because sooner or later we're going to start missing some, and that's not a good sign. Of course, not taking advantage of chances like that. But Las Palmas will come back pretty nicely, as you see, create a big chance. And again, the game has been so strange in all these games I've played. I definitely do not know what happened there. Looks like just an easy clearance, or just winning possession back on that basically hopeful through ball, it looked like, and we could not do so. You can see these guys, looks like they ran into each other. I do not know what it was. We should have won that ball. Very frustrating, as you'll see. They're going to have a chance now off of a free kick. It's going to be hit to the back post, and that's going to be a goal. Perfect everything. We really don't have many big players to defend these either, so that doesn't help us. But either way, we have to, win this Spanish Cup fixture, because it'll be huge for us. So because of that, we're going to bring on Vela and Mitrovic here. Hopefully they can bring us back and grab a goal for us, because of course we want to win this matchup. It's huge, especially at home. Losing to this side would not be good. I've been terrible at home, it seems like, to be honest. But either way, Bruma is going to run the defense here. He's going to cut back to his right foot. He's going to wait for the run of Kovalenko, and he's going to blast this one in. What a cross. What patience from Bruma, and what a run and finish from Kovalenko there. As you can see, again, just perfectly timed run, perfect cross, and that's going to be a goal. It looks like that will be the one to put us ahead here through to the next round of the Spanish Cup. As you can see, he's been scoring in the Spanish Cup, which is great to see, because he's a solid goal scorer in general for Ukraine. So nice to see him scoring for us now as well. But as you can see, we do get a offer here for Eneko Capilla, one of our young center attacking mids as well. Send him out on loan to Middlesbrough. But either way, looks like we will be able to hold on to Vela, of course, which is great. So we don't have to worry about that. So it just seems like one of those interesting scares in career mode that happens from time to time. So we will have a matchup against Real Madrid now, away at the Bernabeu. So it's interesting to see if we can grab at least a point. Would be huge here against them. Of course, we lost to them earlier in the career mode at home, so I would love to maybe steal a point or 3 points even here. But you'll see we are not too far away from them, to be honest. So that would be nice to grab a point to at least keep that deficit fairly close between us and them. But either way, we're going to actually basically have a different formation, I have to say. You'll take a look at them. They have Agüero, they have Ronaldo, they have Bale. They just have tremendous players, so we're going to have to be really strong defensively. Dealing with those three up top, that attacking trio could cause a lot of problems for us. And with that, we're going to be moving to a 5-3-2 for this matchup. One of my guys I subscribe to and subscribes to me, FIFA English, but either way, he recommended a 5-3-2. We're going to go with that. So we're going to have three defenders. You saw Elustondo, Martinez, Gonzalez, and of course we'll have Kovalenko actually at center defensive mid. Looks like we may have a chance here to create something, make something happen. We'll see some nice little bit of possession here, kind of spread out in the midfield. Basically, we're 3v3 in the midfield. Of course, we have the help of our wingbacks. A great ball over the top here to Pardo, and he chases it down, and he's going to force a corner kick. So you can see a little bit of possession. Those three defenders help us out in that aspect. Of course, one of them kind of push up further into midfield if needed. You can see this ball is going to be put into the box. However, Mikel Gonzalez is going to rise up and score that header. What a header. What a goal from the veteran Mikel Gonzalez. What a job from him to score that. Course, now that just really perfectly feeds into our game plan, to be honest. Now we can just kind of defend, try to hold on this lead, or maybe just hold on to at least a 1-0 result, 1-1 result, excuse me, but you'll see the barrage from Madrid is going to come in this matchup. They really have most of the highlights you'll see from now on the rest of this matchup, but you'll see, unfortunately, Inigo Martinez is going to go down there with a knock, and that is big. We'll see how long he's out for as well. You don't even have a center back on because of this formation. We'll have to put in Vergara, give him a chance at center back. Despite not being listed there, he can play center defensive mid, so I think he could fare well, especially in a 3 center back formation. So we'll see if we can hold on now without our best center back in Inigo Martinez. But here, some great play from Bale. It's going to cross this ball in. It's going to be deflected out, and what a save from Rulli there off of the rebound, essentially. So basically, Rulli, the young keeper, is coming up big for us, but you'll see again they're just running at us with all that firepower. A shot from Agüero, and Rulli again with a nice save, paring it away from other players. But you see in the second half they're going to come back again. Some great play, a great shot from Ronaldo. Looks like it may have taken a little bit of a deflection, but either way, they're going to keep on coming after us. You'll see again, ball's going to be played here out on the left, and we'll see what they do. Ball is going to be sent in. It looks like just getting beat, and look at that. So close to nearly giving up a goal, but some frantic defending in the box to hold on there. So again, we just clear that one out, and we'll see what happens. But even worse, we get bad news. It looks like this is one of those fatigue injuries, so those are usually pretty long. It looks like from Granero, so we'll see what's going to happen in that aspect. Of course, we're not going to be having the 5-3-2 any longer. Essentially, this was basically for this matchup, and maybe for Barcelona we'll see it again, but we'll see how things go. And you'll see again, ball is cleared here. Looks like we may be able to hold on to the win after that substitution, and we do. What a huge result, a huge victory away against Real Madrid. Definitely stole a victory here. Fed perfectly into perfect game plan, essentially, here. Basically going with that 5-3-2, playing a lot deeper, and we're able to grab a big goal off of a set piece while basically Madrid dominated the majority of the matchup, but set pieces are definitely vital, and we took advantage of that chance and ran with it. And now Inigo Martinez is going to be out for a while, 4 weeks with that sprained ankle. You'll see even worse, Granero for 2 months with a torn hamstring. So definitely I have to be careful from now on with, of course, midfielders. They always do get a bit tired, but this time I just forgot, unfortunately, and it's going to cost us here for 2 months, so hopefully we can bounce back without Granero, because we have Elustondo, Vergara, and Kovalenko, as well as others. But you see, now we're going to bounce back in the Spanish Cup against Madrid. Always seems to happen like that, unfortunately. But either way, we're in a very good spot now. Of course, we've got a bit of more room on Sevilla and the guys behind us, so we may be able to secure that 4th spot. So we'll see how things go. So again, next episode we'll have the Spanish Cup semifinals against Real Madrid, and we'll have a Liga BBVA match against Celta Vigo. So thanks guys for tuning in. I'll be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later.